SPRED friends. It's Tris from SPRED with my two friends today, Miss Paula.
Hi.
And Miss Tracy.
Hello there.
Today is our first online lesson. And today we're going to try to see how much you remember from our SPRED lessons last year. Do you remember the first thing that we learned? We learned that Jesus is always here with us. So everybody do that with me. Jesus is here. The second thing we learned is we praise his name. We praise Jesus' name. And one of the things that we learned last year was a video song about Jesus called Good Morning Jesus. We're about to do it together. Are you ready? Here we go.
Good morning, Jesus.
Jesus, you are good and wise. I will praise you when I rise. Jesus, hear my prayer I send. Bless my family and my friends. Jesus, help my eyes to see all the good you send to me. Jesus, help my ears to hear calls for help from far and near. Jesus, help my feet to go in the way that you will show. Jesus, help my hands to do all things lovely, kind, and true. Jesus, guide me through this day in all I do and all I say. Amen. Very good. Now building on. Remember, we learned Jesus is here. We praise his name. And remember that God created the world. We remember that God created the world. That's what Miss Tracy and Paula want to talk about today. God created everything in the world out of nothing. And God, first thing he created, he put together some really fancy things, and he made dirt, and he made grass, and he made earth and rocks. Boys and girls, can you make a rock out of nothing?
I cannot.
You can't, Miss Tracy? Paula, can you make a rock out of nothing?
I can't make anything that beautiful.
This rock is very beautiful. If you look closely, it sparkles. But God made the rock, and he was well pleased. He made that, and he said, that's pretty nice. I made this. I'm going to call it a rock. So he was happy. But then he started thinking, this rock is not doing much of anything. It just kind of sits there.
Hey, rock, how are you?
Didn't answer you. So then God decided, maybe I should go back to the drawing board and make something else, something that might be alive. So God started and he created flowers and trees. And he said, this is something that's alive. We have something that's alive and beautiful. Look what I made. Miss Paula, can you make a plant out of nothing?
No, Miss Tris, I can't. I cannot.
Tracy?
Make a plant. I cannot make a plant.
So he made these beautiful plants with different colors, and it grows. It's alive. It's alive and it's growing. The rock is not alive and growing, but plants can live and grow, and God was well pleased. He was very, very happy. Then he thought, I can't really get a hug or too much love from a plant. It's kind of cold. See what happens when you hug this plant. Are you getting any warm fuzzies?
No warm fuzzies.
How about you, Miss Paula?
No, no warm fuzzies from the
No.
plant.
How are you, plant?
Is it talking to you, Tracy?
Nope.
So God was saying, even though he's well pleased, he made beautiful living plants. And he made a beautiful rock and the earth. But he still thought, I think I can do better. So God created animals. God created different little animals on earth to keep us company. And look at this little guy. Can you see his pretty freckles on his ears? God created a furry creature. He created the snakes and the lizards, cats and dogs, cows and horses. An alligator, did you say, Miss Paula?
Yes, he made alligators.
He made alligators. Miss Tracy, what do you know he made?
I think he made fishes and birds.
Oh, he did. Look at his little, so this little, he's better than a rock because he's alive and can move. And he's kind of better than a plant, I think. He did a better job on this one. Oh, did you see he tried to eat the plant?
Well, some plants are for eating.
I can get some little loveys from my little friend Squigsy. Squigsy's very sweet and he's so adorable. Would you like to hold Squigsy, Miss Tracy?
Sure.
So God was well pleased. He did a nice job making animals. But Miss Tracy, did you have a question you wanted to ask him?
How are you, Squigsy?
Did he answer you?
No answer. Let me try again. How are you, Squigsy?
Maybe Paula will have better luck. Miss Paula.
Squincy, oh, so good to see you. How are you doing?
Is he telling you anything?
No, Squincy can't talk.
Oh. So God was happy that he made animals, but he couldn't communicate with them. He couldn't talk to them and get them to answer him. He would say, hello, would you like apples or grapes? Did he make a choice?
No.
He can think. He says, I think I want to get away. And he can love on people because he's a very sweet hamster. But he can't choose. If I ask him, do you like red or blue? He doesn't know what I'm talking about. So we're going to put Squigsy back in his box. So we had the final thing that God decided he had to make. He said, I have to make something extra. I have to make something in my image and likeness. Do you know what he made? God made humans. He made you. He made you like his image and his likeness. If you go in and look in a mirror, you will see your image in the mirror. And you can say, if God made me in his image and likeness, does God have a head, Paula?
I guess so. Don't you think?
Must be.
I think so. If God must have a head, if we are made in his image and likeness, God must have a head. Does he have a body, Miss Tracy?
Something like it.
Do you think he has arms, Paula?
He must have arms.
How about legs?
I would think so.
Hands?
Yes, I would think so.
So we're made in God's image and likeness, and he made us able to think. Because watch this. What's your favorite color, Paula?
My favorite color is purple, Miss Tris.
Did you hear that? She answered me because she can think and she made a choice of a color. And my friend Tracy, do you like to go to the movies or do you like to go swimming?
I think that I like to go swimming.
Did you hear that? She chose between music and swimming. So God makes human beings in his image and likeness, and he gives them the ability to think, to make choices, and to love. And we all love each other, and we love you. Thanks for joining us today. One last thing before we leave for today, let's review what we learned. So far we learned that Jesus is always here, we praise his name, and God created the world. And remember, the theme for SPRED for this year is You Are Not Alone. So if you would like, at the end of this lesson, go to Douglas Talks, You Are Never Alone, and watch the video that Douglas talks about God is always with you. Till next time, we'll see you next month. Take care. Bye.
Bye.